The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up. And we are underway now from Santa Clara. Now here's Johnson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now Lawrence. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 42. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Purdy. Looking for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to put together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I'll do this all night, all day.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 9. Purdy looking to throw. Open man is now loose football. The ball comes out. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and 2. Now Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now an option play on 2nd down. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt too well.
For sure.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
24-yard gain
On first down, right back to ETN. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Well, a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff running left is ETN. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute.
Hey, get on my stream.
Second and a couple. Here's Lawrence to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Touchdown!
Yeah, that was my mistake. Yeah, I was fucked up.
Calvin Ridley, 44 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to the score.
Oh, nothing though.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. We're talking about a great call on special teams, a gutsy call. They fake the extra point. They'll wind up getting 2 for the price of 1.
I don't know what I did there. I
After the
just
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
about nothing though.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Breaks through the contact.
It ain't about nothing though.
Pass midfield. Still
I done let mad shit slide today. Yo,
he will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
I'm on the game. He's sitting here watching.
But a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think
I don't know why I just let this nigga get a TD on me. Like, I wasn't paying attention. Honestly, I had tackled too early. I done threw a fucking tackle way too early. Don't let me get a whole catch. You know what I'm saying? Ain't about nothing though. It's gonna be 8 to whatever though.
He'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I know conventional
David Gray, but
don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Draw play, ETN. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Purdy. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Got ourselves a game. I love it.
points in the Jags
Love it.
offense. Staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. It's caught at the 1. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion. And they are unable to tie up this football game.
16 to 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Good game. Right there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Fresh off that pick 6, here's Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Purdy now on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the 2nd half.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. they'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 64 yards rushing for him now to this point. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Etienne once more. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. A give running right, Etienne. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the Niners' 3-yard line.
Etienne will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try to run with Etienne. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On play action, Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. How about this? And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A give to ETN running right. Oh, good move. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. And they'll go again with ETN. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars will add to their 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the 49er hands team does its job. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Lawrence. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try the left side with ETN. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing, Purdy. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.